Hi everyone, are you planning to take certification of AWS AI Practitioner in 2026? If your answer is yes, then this video is for you. I recently gave this exam and I passed it. And in this video, I'm gonna share everything around this certification, about more about this exam, how much AI knowledge is required, what is the preparation material I use, what was my timeline. So let's start. So the first question is how much AI knowledge this certification test. So this certification doesn't test your deep dive AI ML DL knowledge. This is the content outline. So this guide in front of you is the official guidance from Amazon or AWS for this certification. This exam actually check you on 5 domains. The first two are the fundamentals of AI ML Gen AI. The third one is application of foundation model, and the last 4 and 5 is responsible AI, security, compliances, and governance. So at a high level, if I have to tell you, they are gonna ask you, for example, how AI, ML, Gen AI are related. If there is a AI there is a problem statement, and how you are gonna use AI in this. If you are going to use AI, then what are the security things you are going to take care of, and how you are going to take responsible AI as one of the pillar for your AI application. For example, enable the guardrails, and also it use AWS SageMaker for tooling for AI applications. So that knowledge is also required. Now, this exam doesn't test your hands-on knowledge, so they are not going to test you on creating something. There will be the questions on, for example, a company is a non-technical company and they wanted to implement an AI solution. So which tool you are gonna or service you are gonna suggest for AWS? So the answer would be like Canvas Studio. So these are the kind of questions they are gonna test you on. So that's why you should know the services of AWS which offer AI support. Okay. So this is what they are looking for. Now this exam is actually so if you are going ahead for this certification, you can book this exam through their official website. You will get two options: online, offline. So offline, you have to go to nearest test center and give the exam from there. I took the online exam and from my home I gave it. You will get two opportunities to reschedule this exam. The only thing is that uh, you can only reschedule 24 hours till 24 hours is left in your exam. After that, you cannot reschedule. I already did once and it is very easy, straightforward. No extra money, nothing they will ask you. You can just go to their website from where you have booked and change your date. Now, exam question types, you will get multiple choice, multiple responses. We all are aware of it. Then they have ordering and matching. This is something new I saw. Ordering basically list of 3-5 responses to complete a task, and you just need to select the correct response. Matching, it's like a pairing. You need to make the correct pair. And the case study is basically they will give you a case study, a scenario, and based on that there will be questions and you need to select. So for example, there will be a case study that um, there is a company which implemented a AI solution, and they are facing some trouble, and the trouble is this. So what you will suggest in fixing this issue? So these kind of questions will come to you. So this is the exam. Now this is a time bound exam, so I think there is 160 minutes. I'm not sure, you need to check that there is a time window within which you have to answer 65 questions. Passing marks is 700. So if you got 70%, you are good. You will get the certification. You will, once you have given the exam, it will take 4 hours to 10 hours, and in your to get the result in your email you will get something like this, and then you will get to know that you have passed the exam. All this information which I am sharing with you, and this guide also is the part of my blog on Medium, Hello Neha. You can check there also. So now let's start about the preparation material which I use. So the first thing what I did was I actually booked the exam date. I really wanted to take this exam many months ago, but I was just lazy. So this time, the first thing I did was I booked the date, and my original date was 7 December when I was supposed to give the exam. Um, so once my exam date was booked, then I started with the free code camp YouTube video by Andrew. This is a 14 hours video. So what I did was every day for 30 minutes, I try to watch this video. Now in this video, there is and the theory and the implementation part also. So this is a good video if you are someone who wants to do both. The first time when I watch, I skip the implementation part because I really wanted to understand the concepts and the theory first. And once that is done, I watch it twice to digest because it was very hard. Every day for 30 minutes I was watching, and I was not, to be honest, I was not consistent. So I have to go back and re-watch the video to understand or digest the content again. I took the Udemy mock exam. It has 4 exam. I used 3 and kept one untouched till my exam date. And once I have done with the free code camp, I went and give one exam of Udemy mock, and I failed. And then what I did was I got a lot of content where I was not strong. So I start revising that, and I took a lot of chat GPT help. So I spend my most of the time between Udemy and chat GPT. And sometimes I go to back to YouTube video of Andrew where that particular concept was explained. Now for hands-on, it is optional 100%, but what I did was I still went ahead and I still play around with the AWS SageMaker and its service so that I can get some confidence. 2 weeks before my exam, I found few internal office videos on the training on this certification, and those videos actually helped me to revise everything. So these videos were pretty helpful, but mostly I started with free code camp, then Udemy. I spent most of my time. A day before my exam, I was passing all the 3 mock exam, but I was very scared because I was thinking that I am answering all my questions from my memory rather than I understood the concept. The one exam which was untouched, then I gave that a day before my exam, and I passed that. That actually gave me confidence that okay, I know the things, I can pass this exam. Now, how I study with a full time job, I already told you I used to try to study for 30 minutes every day, but it but I was not consistent, to be honest. And also, I already had a background with AI knowledge, LLM, transformer architecture. These things I already knew. Any person who is technical, who has some idea of AI, they might be more than they know more than what I knew at that time. Now, timelines. I started in September, but I was not consistent. October and November is where I put my head down and started putting 30 minutes to 1 hour daily. But in November, I fall sick. I was traveling for 2 weeks. I did zero studying. And for 1 week, I fall sick. So I lost 3 weeks. My original scheduled date was 7 December, but I preponed it because one of my travel was coming, and I knew that I won't be able to give the exam on 7th. So I moved my date to 29th November. So, and it was morning 9:30 a.m. I guess, or 9:15 a.m., and I gave the exam on that day. I got the result after 6 hours of my exam submission. So this is what the timelines are. If you will check this timeline, it was around 2 months or a week, or at a stretch you can put 2.5 months. I prepare for it. And if you wanted to talk about the money, only Udemy mock exam was the paid one. Rest resources were free. Now few bonus tip I want to give you. Please log in 30 minutes before. They scan your docs, so they put you in a queue, and you have to wait. When I logged in, there were 7 to 8 people ahead of me. I was worried that my exam will start because I logged in. My exam was if my exam was 9:30, I logged in around 9:20, 9:15, I guess. So, but anyhow, my number came way early, and I actually started my exam before 9:30 itself. So just a little admin tip The second thing is, please reread the questions carefully with focus. Uh, the AWS certification questions are, what they do is they play around with words. They make it little tricky, or I would say our attention span is now not 100% or very short. So sometimes we lose the focus. When I was giving the mock exam, it happened most of the time. I didn't read the question carefully, or I just misinterpreted a word, and that's why my whole question got incorrected. So it's very important to read the question with focus. And if there are question based on the AWS services, then the correct answer will always be the AWS service. And for example, if they are mentioning Azure or Google or something, and then there is a AWS service, definitely the correct answer would be AWS service. So yeah, these are the few tips I wanted to give to you. And at the end, what I would again say, you go for certification or not, it's up to you. But if you want to start with your AI journey and you are confused from where to start, then please start with learning this content which is mentioned in this particular guide. Okay, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you are planning to take a certification, or if you have already done, let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. I wish you all the best for your exam. Any question, anything, please reach out to me. Take care. Bye.